strive for a better world, a world in which we can go outside and for once not have to think about our environment that is descending into a rundown mess. A world where you don't have to worry about being unemployed for months, maybe even years at a time. A world where people live in peace and harmony, where people aren't shut out from a society because of war. A better world. We've been getting a lot of criticism lately about our stance on global warming. Now, we would totally respect anyone who disagrees with our potential solutions, but it would be very unfortunate if people disagree with us due to misinterpretation. So please, allow us to briefly explain our views and solutions for one last time. We absolutely agree that global warming is real. It is dangerous and has to be dealt with. Not only global warming, but also the exhaustion of our fossil fuels is threatening our very near future. This, however, does not mean that we have to take a drastic course of action immediately. Some of our highly honored candidates have suggested that to replace fossil fuels with green energy all around the globe. This is something that has to happen. Only we hope that you do understand that the time for that is not yet now. We do not have the green energy at quality nor quantity wise. We're simply not developed enough. With bigger investments in research, we can develop new and promising forms of green energy like methane producing algae and better the ones that we already have. Even if a small country like the Netherlands would magically be able to completely be dependent on green energy, industrial countries like the USA, China, and India cannot, due to their much higher usage of CO2 emitting sources and a much higher dependence on said sources. These countries will not follow in our possibly impossible footsteps, and our economies will collide, because we would then be the only country that has hugely invested in immediate change. Our plan is to invest more in the research of any form of green energy and become the very best at it. Then, when the time is right and the world has to change due to the complete exhaustion of current fuels, we will be the first with a solid plan and then completely switch to green energy. We will still, however, encourage people to be environment friendly, and we will still follow European Union's obligations. Our party strives for a better future for everyone. Our better future consists of people having a job and being able to sustain themselves. Well, how are you planning to do this, you might ask? Let me explain it to you. There are two parts to our plan. First, we should create more jobs. This is a very difficult task, we know. We want to stimulate more people into becoming entrepreneurs. Lowering the risks and taxes, it will become more appealing to start your own business. Starting your own business creates new jobs. We want to stimulate the unemployed to find these newly created jobs. We want to lower the unemployment benefits, however, not completely. This will encourage jobless to search for a new job. For those of you who might be a bit confused, we are not lowering the disability insurance because they won't be able to find a new job, and that won't be fair. But there is another problem. Employers want young and qualified workers. However, most of the unemployed are older, thus, employers won't hire them. We want the employers to hire unemployed workers. For example, by lowering costs of hiring people who have been unemployed for several years. Because of this, both groups have an equal chance of being employed. When more people will get employed, an economical upward spiral will be created, and this will benefit the entire population. A higher employment rate will lead to greater prosperity, which will then lead to a better economy. And it will lead to the production of more goods, which will require more jobs. This will all contribute to a better and stabilized economy. Last, I know I've gotten some criticism from some people for my absence on some days. I apologize, and I want to thank my team for representing me and doing the best they can. However, You were here talking about your ideas. I was out there fighting for this world, fighting for what is right. And I am telling you, Finn will deliver. We are the Finn Party. We stand for liberalism. We stand for equality. Most of all, we stand for humanity. If you want righteousness, vote Finn today. Thank you.